Hello everyone. Today we will start our discussion with second program of part A, network simulator program. The title of the program is Implement a 4-node point-to-point network with the link between n0-n2, n1-n2 and n2-n3. Okay. So in this program, clearly he is specifying the things for duplex link which is to be created between which node to which node. And also he is telling, see the next, apply the TCP agent between n0 and n3 and UDP agent between n1 to n3. Okay. So which agent for which type of link from which node to which node, what I need to create in my program is entirely specified clearly, and accordingly I need to implement the program. Okay. After that, once the node has been created, I have to apply a relevant application over TCP and UDP agent by changing the parameter and determine the number of packets sent by TCP and UDP. Okay. Here I have to evaluate the number of packets sent. How many TCP packet has been sent and how many UDP packet is sent by varying some of the parameter in my program. Okay. Here the parameters may be, you can vary the bandwidth, or you can vary the packet interval time, or you can vary the packet sizes also. So many parameters are there. You can make a tabular column for each thing, vary the bandwidth and then see how many TCP and UDP packet has been sent. In second tabular column, vary the packet interval and see how many TCP and UDP packets has been sent. So like that you can make two different tabular columns for this particular example. Okay, I will not go in detail because in the previous first program I have told you completely. So just I will tell what are the steps we need to follow. So first is I have to create the instances with a new simulator object. You know how to create it. Then create a trace file and the NAM file, and the simulation event should be specified. So accordingly, as a given program statement, I have to declare 4 node n0, n1, n2, n3. That means the lower 3 layer of my TCP IP protocols is initialized, physical layer, data link layer and the network layer once these nodes is created. So next I have to give the label for my node. So as you see here in the question given, TCP agent between n0 to n3. So I have to declare n0 as my TCP source and n3 as my sink. And similarly n1 to n3 UDP agent. Then n1 should be UDP protocol and n3 becomes null. Okay. So accordingly the label is n0 TCP source, n1 UDP source, n2 is my router and n3 becomes sink. Okay. Sink as well as it is also known as null. Okay. Sink and null. Then in order to make a differentiation between the two types of packet transmission, I will be declaring two different colors, red and blue. Then as per the node and node is declared, I have to create the duplex link for the topology, how it is oriented and how the link is created. So duplex link between n0 to n2, n1 to n2, n2 to n3. Okay, initially I will set all the parameters constant. We will see later how it will vary. Okay, so I have told n0 to n2, n1 to n2, n2 to n3. Okay, so you can imagine how the network is now. Then the Q limit is given with respect to 10 between n2 to n3, because n2 is my router, n3 is my receiver node. Then I will be giving how the network is orientation. Here almost 90%, 95% of my this program is similar to first program. Except I will be telling a particular packet size and the interval for TCP, similarly for CPI. Other than that, initialization of the node initialization of the traffic agent or initialization of my transport agents, everything remains same. Okay, so then I will be writing in order to create UDP agent and then traffic CBR traffic for UDP agent, and I will tell the CBR packet size is equal to 1500 and the interval time is given as 0.001. Then at the receiver side I have declared that null agent and that null is connected to UDP. So this is for UDP protocol transmission. So similarly I need to set for FTP. So for that TCP agent declaration, attach that to n0, then new traffic FTP, attached TCP to FTP, then maximum packet size is considered as 100 and the packet size interval is equal to 1500. Then similarly connected and attached to FTP. Okay, so just I will be calling two different protocols with respect to two classes. UDP has class 1 and TCP has class 2. Okay, this is again remains same. And coming to this, I have to give some schedule event when I need to start and at what time it has to stop. Just remember these events in order to get a clear picture in animator file. Okay, so then I will be executing the program by invoking this particular statements where I will call execute NAM file and execute my AWK script in order to get the statistical result, and then finally the command is run. Okay, so let me see how the program executes, and we'll vary the parameter and we'll see whether packet received, packet sent is increases or decreases by changing the packet interval. So I will mainly concentrate now in terms of packet interval. Okay, so the packet interval time here what I have given is 0.001. Okay, so at this particular instant what is the amount of packets sent? So for that I will go to command window, Alt Control T. Just I will change the path in order to access my program. I am just selecting my programs where I have stored. Yeah, program n2 is there. So command is ns space n2.tcl. Just I will give ampersand symbol and then enter. Okay, so you can see with respect to the packet interval 0.001, the number of CBR packets being sent is 1210, number of TCP packet sent is 194 and number of acknowledgement received is also 104. Here I have told clearly about connection oriented and connectionless. As TCP is a connection oriented protocol, for each packet sent definitely it has to receive is acknowledgement. Hence TCP packet sent is equal to the acknowledgement received from the sender. Okay, so just I will show once how this file transmits in animator visualization, how it looks. So this is execution here. So UDP packet transmitted, some of the packet is dropped down here only because of this congestion here, and then at 1.0 when this becomes here, when this becomes 1.0, TCP packet starts sending. So you can just so now you can see TCP packet is also started. Okay, so now I just increase the time duration. See at after 1.5 because of congestion here, as UDP packet is also coming, TCP packet is also coming, and some of the acknowledgement is also coming back. Hence some of the packets will be dropped at a router. Okay, so this is just an animator visualization for second program. Okay, so now we'll see some of the other, we'll vary the packet interval, and then here packet interval is 0.001. I will make this as 0.01. So it is little bit increased, packet interval is increased now. Okay, so after whatever the changes you will do, you have to save the program, and just I will make comment for this particular NAM file, because no need to see every time. Save the program as you did some changes. Okay, packet interval is set to 0.01. Then I will execute the program. Yeah, see now packet interval is increased. Then what is the case here? CBR packet being sent is 1460 and TCP packet is almost reduced. Okay, as the packet interval keep on increases, sometimes the packet being sent increases for CBR, and for few case it is decreases. So we will see one more case. I will change this to 0.02. What happens now? 0.02. See, CBR at few instance CBR decreases, TCP increased. So now 0.01. Now I will go to 5. Again save. Then execute. Yeah. So TCP increased. TCP packet is increased, but CBR is decreasing. Okay. As the time interval increases, one set of packet decreases and another increases. Just like that, you can put a tabular column and you will get the variations with respect to a packet. Okay. So this program I can also execute in order to check the amount of packet drop. Okay, you can go with the amount of packet drop also. For that I can link with the program whatever I have selected for first program, n1-awk. Okay, I hope you got the details idea about the second program. This program is almost same with respect to previous. Only the thing is we have to vary the packet interval and we need to check what happens with respect to packet sent. Okay, so like here three things you have to remember here. As the bandwidth increases, the packet drop decreases. That is first case. Second case is even as the bandwidth increases, the packet received is also more. In third case, as the packet interval increases, the packet sent also increases with respect to TCP and decreases with respect to CBR. Okay, you just remember these points and try to execute both the programs and tabulate the readings and check the possibilities. Okay, thank you.